So I'd like to begin with you explaining exactly what the symptoms are. So could you begin for me, please? So eyes throughout the day. Difficulty reading at night. How often do you use a bright screen? I see. And roughly how many hours a day do you stare at a screen? Well then, just like you to first begin, just keep an eye on my nose. Just like to see how you're doing. Just ignore the light. Even if it goes in front of your vision, please just keep an eye on my nose. And could you tell me how long you believe this has been going on for? How long it's been hurting for? I see. Now could you just stare at my chin for me? And do you wear glasses at all? I know you have them off at the minute, but... And have you ever tried any contacts? I see. Okay, now if you could just stare past my shoulder for me and then just tell me when the light is blinking for me. The same again, the shoulder, do the same again. Now could you also tell me, has this ever happened before? Have you ever had these sore eyes? Or is this the first? I see. Okay, well then, I'd like you just... I have two fingers here. I'd like you to focus on these fingers. But while I'm doing that, see if you can tell how many fingers I have holding up. So how many right now? How many? Yep. Same again with this one. How many fingers? Yep. Excellent. And then next, I would just like you to just track this pen for me. Just follow the pen. Yes, I see. Keep following the pen for me. Okay, now I'll just like you to stare at my forehead and ignore the pen. Now stare at my chin, ignore the pen and the hand. Same again. Now stare at my cheek. Excellent. Okay, so I have some flashcards here, and I would just like you to follow the pen around the shape. Now, could you tell me what shape this is? A diamond, yes. Now, could you tell me what shape this is? Excellent. Keep following the pen. Now, how about... Oh, excuse me. How about this one? Now these may be duplicates, but that is okay. I just want to track your vision. How about this one? Perfect. And again, what's about this one? And that's perfect. We go to this one. Correct. And then we move back to this one. How about this one? Excellent. Now then, I have a couple more here. This time I would like you to tell me what color are these? Even if it says on the card, that is perfectly okay. What color? Yep. What color? What color? Okay, that doesn't work. What color? What color? Next, I'm just going to use these fingers as if they're a bunch of scissors. Just focus on the scissors as I just draw them toward you. They will move quite close, but I won't hit your actual eye. Yes, that's perfect. So we give it this one. And we'll do both. Just stare whichever, it doesn't matter which ones. Both or either. Excellent. Okay, now just quickly, just let me take a quick measuring here. Brilliant. Okay, now we will move on to an eye chart. Could you just tell me which letter this is? Now, can you tell me which letter this is? Perfect. And this one? Yep. This one here. Yep. This one. Now, if you could just work your way down, could you just start from here and just read those from left to right for me and see if you can see how you do. Next line. Next line. Can you do any more? Next line. Next line. Okay, now then, here we have an otoscope. If you could just follow the otoscope for me. I realise that light is a bit weak, it would appear, but that's okay. You just follow it for me. Now, could you tell me, when did you first begin to realise that these eyes were beginning to get a bit achy, like you were starting to feel the pain? I know you've told me the day, but exactly, is it the phone that causes it? Is it the computer? Is it everything? I see. Keep staring at the otoscope. I'll do something similar again, just stare at my nose. Ignore the otoscope. Okay, that's perfect. Now we'll just get the light. Stare at now if you could just stare at the otoscope, ignore the light. Okay, now keep your eyes on the otoscope again. This time tell me when the light is blinking. Apologies, sometimes it's a bit awkward to figure out here. Wonderful. Next, if you could just focus on this part of my hand here. This part. Over here. Over here. Over here. 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 Now the same with this one. Just here. Here. Excellent. Right, next, I would just like to check your bone structure here. Just gonna lightly press your eyes. Just give me a moment here. Yep, I see. Around here, just around the eyebrows. Now, could you raise those eyebrows for me? Now lower them. Now squint. Now look up for me. Look down. Look left. Look right. Now follow the pen. Again. I'll swirl it around. Focus on the pen. Pen. I'll follow the pen around my hand. That was perfect again. Excellent. Now I would just like to measure you again, just measure those eyes, just see how we're doing here. Just check if everything is in order. Yes, I see. Well then, I believe I have everything I need. This was relatively short, and I understand that a lot of them were quite back-to-back, quite short, but again, I think I understand what the problem is now, and I will issue you some medication, some eye drops, all that fun stuff. And I would recommend that you obviously lower the amount of time you spend on the screens, maybe spend some time outside if at all possible, look around nature, and also learn to blink a little bit more as well, just a little bit of a blink. And I will let you know when the medication is available, and then if anything is still going wrong by the end of that, you may return to me and we'll try and work something else out, okay? Wonderful. I hope the rest of your day goes wonderfully.